What's up, XO Swag TV fam? I know it's been a while, so I didn't drop for the Culture Friday because it was Valentine's Day. I was busy and I figured you all would be busy too. So I decided to drop Music Monday instead, especially since so much happened over the weekend and Friday, Valentine's Day was such a big day for music. So we're gonna get into the talk of the town. Drake and Party Next Door collab album, Some Sexy Songs for You. Now, I tell you guys all the time in every video, I'm a fan of Drake and I'm a fan of Kendrick. I like the album. I think that I wanted to hear a little bit more from Party Next Door. I would rate it maybe a 7.2 out of 10. It wasn't a no skips project for me, and not every album was going to be like that. But I expected, I guess, to like more songs on the album than I did. So that's why I'm giving it the rating I did. So it's still a better score than a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10. I just know Drake's potential, and I feel like maybe the album may be a little rushed. For me, it was just an average album. It was 7.2 for me. On another note, congratulations to Drake because he will be headlining the Wireless Festival in London all 3 days. So that's a big look for him. Also, fans have been speculating that on Spotify that they cannot find the album. So a lot of fans shared their screen and pretty much showed how when they search Drake, the Some Sexy Songs for You does not come up. When they search Party Next Door, the album doesn't come up. I don't use Spotify, but people are saying it's because of Drake's recent lawsuit against them that maybe they're shadow banning the album. Do you guys use Spotify? Have you had this issue? Let me know what you say in the comments. I use Apple Music. However, when I tried to play it at home, I had a Valentine's Day on Saturday and I wanted Alexa to play it. She was saying that she couldn't find it. So I thought that was odd because I listened to it on Apple Music the day it came out. I listened to it again. So when I listen to albums, I try to dive into it. I don't listen to it one time and that's it. So that's another reason why I didn't want to do it for the Culture Fridays, because I wanted to give all of these projects that released a fair chance and a real listening ear. So I don't know, Alexa said she couldn't find it, so I thought that was odd. So it may be a coincidence, it may be something deeper going on, I don't know. But I know for me, as an Apple Music user, I was able to find it with no problem. Some of my favorites on that would be Crying in Chanel. I like Something About You. I like Nokia, of course. I like Spider-Man, Superman. I like Give Me a Hug, which, has been trending. So it wasn't a bad piece of work. I just wish I could have heard Party Next Door a little bit more, and I think that would have probably boosted the score a little bit. But it was overall a solid album. Like, it has replay value. It just wasn't, oh my God, every album on this, it just wasn't one of those albums for me. Now, two projects that I would give that type of accolade to would be Young Blue. If you're a fan of Young Blue, he dropped a project, What Makes Us Human, and now that was a no skips body of work for me. So I would give that one maybe like an 8.9 out of 10. It was a really, really good body of work. Like, I listened to it through and I was just like, wait a minute, it's over? Like, that's how good the music was. Like, I didn't even realize, like, every song just kind of flowed and, the cadence was there. It just, I don't know, the album just made so much more sense. It just was a really good body of work. Another project that I would give maybe like a 9 out of 10 to would be the Dej Loaf and Jaquees F a Friend Zone 2. So if you're Jaquees or Dej Loaf fan or fans of them both like I am, they dropped a project maybe in like 2016 called F a Friend Zone. So this is the follow-up to that. And that was another no skips project for me. Again, those are more R&B related. Drake does his, R&B, his melodies and stuff like that. So I know some people are gonna say, well, it's two different genres. The Some Sexy Songs for You was considered to be a more of a, slower R&B collaboration. So that's why I'm putting it in these categories. Another reason Dej and Jaquees are trending in media is because people are saying that his fiance, Deandra Sanders, was crashing out on Twitter because she was not allowed at the video shoot for one of their singles, and In a Hot 97 radio interview, Dej Loaf was speaking about why why her and his fiance aren't close. And a lot of people were saying that, oh, Dej Loaf was being messy. Her and Jaquees definitely have something going on. And I didn't take it to mean that. If you don't know what I'm referring to, watch the Hot 97 interview with Dej Loaf and Jaquees. It was a promo interview for their project. And Dej Loaf was just basically saying that she doesn't have a relationship with any of Jaquees's, women, because they all seem to have a problem with her and take an issue with her without getting to know her, and they disrespect her and call her names and stuff like that. And she just feels like, she doesn't tolerate disrespect from anybody, especially when it comes to a friendship. She says they do have a bond and a chemistry musically, but, she doesn't disrespect his women in any way. She doesn't interfere in his relationship. She typically stays out of the way. And I could respect that, and that's how I took it to mean. I didn't take it to mean that she secretly wants Jaquees or they had something going on. I stand behind being disrespected, and I feel like when you go out of your way to stay out of the way and make things easier for somebody that you love, like your friend, and your friends' acquaintances don't do the same for you, like, why would I want to be around? So what do you guys think? Do you think that Dej Loaf had something going on with Jaquees? I never got that from them. She did finally mention her girlfriend in her music on this project. So that was beautiful to hear. She recently came out with her, I want to say earlier last year, or maybe the middle of last year, but I know it was definitely 2024. So I'm happy for Dej Loaf. And she's amazing artist. I think we still want to hear a lot more from her, but the project was a really great project. So I would definitely give that a listen. Flau'jae, the LSU basketball player, she also released a project, Flaw B. I just found out about that project. Somebody sent it to me late last night, so I haven't given that a listen yet, but I'll probably give it a listen throughout the week, and maybe we'll talk about it in For the Culture Friday. If you're a Miami native, or if you're familiar with Ball Greasy, he dropped Day 6. So this is something he's been doing for the past few years. He drops in a project on Valentine's Day, and his projects it's like a sultry rap. That's his style of rap. So, he does rap about making women feel empowered and sexy, and how good they look, and, how much he wants to devour them, in the bedroom, those type of songs. So if you're into that type of music, I would definitely give Ball Greasy Day 6 a listen. He usually makes pretty decent projects. I haven't listened to that one yet either, because it's been such a busy weekend, but I do plan to dive into that one and give it a score. But usually he doesn't disappoint, so definitely give that a try. What else do we want to talk about? KWN and Kehlani, did they just soft launch their relationship? So KWN, prior to this video, I had never heard of her, but and I don't want to misgender anybody or use the wrong pronouns, so I'm not sure if it's her, they, them, him, but the artist KWN dropped a video with Kehlani and to a single called Worst Behavior, and it is steamy, y'all. It is steamy. It's very sexy. It's very sensual. Like, I haven't seen a video that was that exciting to me in a while. So at the end of the video, and again, still go back and watch it, they shared like this very passionate sexual kiss. And so people are saying that they have to be in a relationship to kiss like that. If you're just acting, you definitely deserve an Oscar, because there's no way I would kiss anybody like that unless, we're in a relationship and we're sexually active with each other. So it was a very, very steamy video. I think they look good together if they are in a relationship. People are saying on TikTok that Kehlani did confirm the relationship. Then some people were saying that she denied it. I don't know. I haven't done further research on it, but definitely give the song a listen. I personally like the video better than the song. But it was definitely something to talk about over the weekend. I want to say that's it, guys. Oh, Toosii also dropped a single. It's called 168 Hours. If you're a Toosii fan, it was a cute record. I'll probably give that like a 7 out of 10. Some of Toosii's songs are starting to sound very similar to me. I think he gotta not change the type of artist he is, but I don't know, maybe change the melodies or something. It's kind of boring me a little bit with his music, but the single was still a nice single to listen to. So give that an opportunity. But I think that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about the musical projects that I mentioned. Let me know about some new ones that you guys may have heard about that are decent. Somebody sent me the Flaw and B project, so I'm going to listen to that. They sent me a project by somebody, they or them or something like that. So I want to give that an opportunity. But we'll probably further discuss those later on in the week. Besides from that, have a beautiful week. I hope you guys all enjoyed your Valentine's Day, your Galentine's, whatever you guys did. Until the next video, guys.